Hi, and thank you guys for watching this week's edition of Why Wednesday. I want to introduce you to the best people here in Des Moines that could help take you personally or professionally to the next level. So I will let my guest Brett introduce himself and who he's with.
Yeah, thanks, Jacob. Brett Burkhart with Shift Interactive. We are in West Des Moines, Iowa, and we are a custom software development company. So we work with businesses to help them unlock the potential of what they're trying to accomplish, eliminate friction in their business, and develop a solution that really helps them do what they're trying to do better. Um, that's how I would boil it down. I mean, really, it's about solving problems for people, and we use technology to do that. And there's an awful lot you can do with technology. It really takes finding out what the problem is and what the situation looks like, so we can assess that and help them get through it.
Yeah, and I'll vouch for Brett, good people. So Brett, just before we were chatting a little bit, and I always like to set the stage here. So ideal client. So I give you a call and go, hey Brett, here's what I'm trying to do, or here's my situation, or here's my problem, and here's what I'm trying to accomplish. Who's that person that I almost joke and say that like kid in a candy store kind of excitement? Go, man, Jacob, I can help you. Like who's that ideal person for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing uh, I try not to do is narrow it down by like industry, because it really isn't about what it is you do in your business. It's about where you feel like you're limited. I would say the thing that gets me most excited is when someone gives me a call and they say, "Look, we're really not able to do all that we're capable of doing for either a lack of staff reasons, or we've got some technology that's not working for us, or we're introducing new products and things and we just need help scaling up." Whatever that is, or maybe we're not even reaching the sales potential we know we can have because the market is so big that they really want to get something specific out of it. I think when they've got specific measurables and they're like, we're really trying to accomplish this thing, and we recognize we can't get there, we want to collaborate, we want to work with somebody that really wants to understand our business, that's what gets me excited, because I absolutely love being able to sit down with someone and just really talk about how do you go to business, how do you go to market, how do you do what you do, who else do you work with, um, and who do you have to collaborate with in your marketplace to do what you've got to do and really be successful, and being able to sit down and really understand them, and then think about the technology that we can apply to that, because there's just so much that's available. You really can't even know how to recommend something until you really understand their problem. And oftentimes the problem is a good one. Like, there's more potential we can get if we could just get something in place to help us capture that or produce more or whatever that is. So I think it's somebody who's probably also tried a few things. So they've tried a few things, or maybe they're out of the box things, or maybe there's something they've had for a long time and they've been continuing to kind of tweak that a little bit, and they're just recognizing it's just not going to get where they got to get. And so it's the recognition of what has worked, hasn't worked, and also knowing the potentials are so big.
Okay, well that's amazing. Uh, and and I heard part of it in there. I believe because we haven't talked about this beforehand, other than what the questions were. But we're on Why Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's watching because they want to hear that why, that driving force beyond, hey, here's technology and how we use it to help your business. So what is that why? And I think that we've heard a lot of that behind the scenes of what you just said.
Yeah.
So kind of yeah, just unravel that a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the things we talk about here is our team, and what I try to remind the team of is there are businesses and people within businesses, because you don't work with a business, you work with people. There's people inside that business. And people have processes, and people have successes and struggles, and we need to understand who they are before we can understand what kind of value we can bring to them. And if we can really get our understanding of why they're doing what they're doing, not to kind of throw this into a loop there, but we need to understand why they're doing what they're doing, and what's not working about it, and our ability to take the skills and gifts that we've been given and the things that we can do and apply those to someone else's situation to help them grow their business and do what they do better is the thing that drives us. So when we can talk to a client after the fact and we can hear how much better things have gotten, how much better they're able to utilize their time, they're better able to serve their clients, they're better able to grow their business because of some solutions we were able to work with them and come up with. That's so fulfilling, and it's such a reminder that when you have the ability to help someone and you can really understand the situation they're in, it just creates a lot of value for them.
Yeah, that's amazing because time is the one limited resource that all of us have. So
Yeah.
whenever you can give that, that allows you to spend more time growing your business. So I love that. And if you've been any type of follower over this series, that's the exact same thing. People that that love and want to serve and want to be able to give back. Those are the type of people and those are the type of businesses we want on here. So appreciate Brett. He's kind of the epitome of that. So the last thing, and sometimes the hardest piece. So you watching, thank you for making it this far. I want to leave you with something that you could take away and apply today. And so, what would be a piece of advice, personally or professionally, that you would give to our audience?
Yeah. So one of the things I try to teach my kids, and I'm telling them and learning that I'm saying it to myself just as much as I am to anybody else. That I think it's so rare that we get compliments, and it always feels good to get a compliment, but how often are we thinking about giving those?
Right.
And you just never know where someone's day is going to be, what kind of state that they're in, and that may be the thing that really lifts them up when they need that. So just don't ever hold back on giving somebody a compliment, and you can always find something. And it's amazing how much uneasiness can be resolved when you're the first person to bring out a compliment to somebody else. It creates a relationship, and it creates a level of trust, and really, if you want to have someone take the time to get to know you, if you can start that with a compliment, I think you've got the grounds for a beginning of a great relationship that'll see you through the ups and downs. And so I would say be the first to do that.
Well, perfect. Freely give compliments. I love that. So the great philosopher, Brett.
Careful.
So thank you guys for watching this week's Why Wednesday. Thank you, Brett, for being on.
Absolutely.
If you have any technology things or any pain points in your business where you need help, Brett's a great resource. His team's phenomenal. I know a lot of them. So reach out, and we will see you next week. Have a great week, guys.